What's going on, guys? This is your Blackbuster Critic, and today we got some destruction at hand, and we're going to use that destruction to issue a challenge to a certain someone. This certain someone is the FanFicCritic, who wrote this hilariously awful blog about the Blackbuster Critic. Now, let me let you guys know right now, I don't care what people say about me. The only person whose opinion about me that matters to me is myself and the woman that I am about to marry. That's all who matters. Everyone else can go suck it. I have enough confidence in myself to not care what other people say about me. If other people aren't that way, well, I think you need to get a little bit more self-esteem. Now, what's really hilarious about this blog is that just like Youngblood, just like Infamously Awesome, and just like all the other commentators who have said things about me, who I've asked to prove these things, they can't. They back down. They dodge the questions. So, FanFicCritic, what I want you to do is to prove the things in your blog. And not only that, I also have my friend from Skype to thank for showing me all this stuff. But the blog you wrote the day before completely shows your double standards and your hypocrisy. And it's so delicious.
Now, before we read the article she wrote on me, let's go back and read a paragraph from the blog she released the day before. That's going to show how she has double standards and how she's a hypocrite. It reads, one guy said that he absolutely hates the Nostalgia Critic. He says he's the most unfunny guy on that guy with the glasses. If that were true, why is that guy with the glasses so popular? Now, if this gentleman had said that he personally doesn't find the Nostalgia Critic funny and actually backed up his claim, that would be fine. Him stating it, however, doesn't make it a fact. Clearly, people find Nostalgia Critic funny. Now, let's keep that in mind, and let's go read the one she wrote about me. Ooh boy, where do I begin with this guy? Well, I guess I can tell you that he once was a respected person, misspelled person, on YouTube who offered many entertaining videos. Some of you may be shocked by this information. I, on the other hand, am not. Heck, I used to be a fan of this guy. What changed, you may ask? Well, there are many things that factored into the once respected Blackbuster Critic becoming one of the biggest internet morons around. One thing was when he took his opinion on a certain company too far. Now, if you're talking about Capcom, please show me where I stated my opinion. Because it is factual that Capcom is cheating the gamers. And none of you little kids can prove otherwise. Heavy Base X joined me on Skype and was trying to defend the company. But guess what happened? He apologized. He realized he was wrong. He couldn't defeat the facts about the company. And he backed down. Even though later on, Random DCE told him he somehow won, even though he admitted that he lost, which just bewilders me. Another would be when he became butthurt over some criticism he was receiving. Show me one time in the 4 years I've been on YouTube, how I've been butthurt. And the final nail in the coffin is when he let his own fame go to his head and has expanded his massive ego to a level of huge obnoxiousness. So let's get down to business. Okay, it's fine if you think that I let my fame get to my head or my massive ego is at a huge level of obnoxiousness, but if you're going to say such things, show us examples. Show us traits of someone who is so hugely obnoxious, someone that has a massive ego would have. Show me. Because I give people the opportunity to speak. I give the people the opportunity to defend their points, which is what I'm giving you the opportunity now. Continuing. A while back, the Blackbuster Critic made a video rant against Capcom, which would be in normal situations fine, seeing how he's stating his opinion, which I wasn't. It was factual. Guess what happened now? Guess how things have gotten worse? BBC tried to tell him, they didn't listen. Factual. However, Blackbuster Critic took it too far. Because of his hatred for one game from Capcom, he stated in his rant that every Capcom game sucks, which I didn't. So now she's lying in her blog. He also stated, and still seems to be stating to this day, that anyone who is a fan of Capcom is either a Capcom sucker or a Capcom guzzler, which is wrong. I said if they are a fan and they support Capcom, even though Capcom is cheating them and does not have them in their best interest, they are in fact a Capcock sucker and a Capcom guzzler. And that's true. If you are still a fan of someone that's abusing you and cheating you, you are, in fact, a dick rider. Moving forward, the graceful BlackBusterCritic does not seem to grasp the concept of constructive criticism and respecting other people's opinions. Oh man, I gotta respect people's opinions when I got facts. No, sorry, honey. If someone says 2 + 2 = fish, I don't have to respect that when I know 2 + 2 = 4. It's as simple as that. Numerous commentaries have been made about him. Some can be mean, but others do seem to be legit for their reasons for critiquing him. Can you show me one legit thing that these people have said?
You think you know a lot about gaming, and you think you know everything, and you're leading down.
I think I know everything.
Yes, you do, because
of course.
You show that aura in your videos, man.
I show that aura.
Yes.
Well, go get one of those special cameras to detect my aura and let me know what my power level is.
No, you can't. Instead of handling himself with dignity, he lashes out at his critics, forces them into Skype chats. I force people into Skype chats now, people. Skype will do fine. And even if he's proven wrong in the Skype chat, okay, honey, show me when they proved me wrong in a Skype chat, please.
So, is an A better than a C?
Opinionatively, in my opinion, it is. I strive to get A's all the time. I have a 4.0 GPA, so yes, I guess you could say, in my opinion, that is true.
So it's only opinionated that an A is better than a C.
Indeed.
Show me one example. He twisted around to his rabid fans that he owned whoever he was chatting with. Oh man, that's reaching right there. Show me one thing I twisted around, and show me one example where it wasn't obvious where someone has been owned. Show me. Support everything you are saying in your blog, FanFicCritic. Some people would probably describe these actions of BlackBusterCritic in one little term: butthurt. Oh, my chest hurts. Oh. The biggest problem with the BlackBusterCritic is that he has let his popularity get to his head. His ego is so large that it would make the sun of the solar system blush. This guy is so full of himself that it's sickening. He has an attitude, especially in his most recent videos, in that of someone who thinks that their crap smells better than everyone else's. Well, buddy, your crap smells like everyone else's, so kindly remove your head from your butt. Someone sounds a little mad. Oh man. Oh, let's finish this off. All in all, this guy has fallen very far from grace. His anti-fanboyism and his obnoxious ego has driven away many of his fans who once respected him. The fact that he can't handle his critics maturely is laughable. I think it's about time the BlackBusterCritic got his butt off the internet. And if people are going to hate on me for writing this article, go ahead. I know that not everyone is going to agree with my opinion, which is fine.
So as we can clearly see, hypocrisy, double standards. It's not okay for someone to say things about Nostalgia Critic and have no proof and no backup to, give examples of what he's talking about. But it's okay for her to say all those horrible things about me and not give a single thing to support what she says. And even if it's her opinion, the reasons for what she thinks about me is completely ridiculous. For example, people, she says I went too far about Capcom. I'm educating gamers on why they shouldn't support companies like Capcom. I have gamers in my best interest because I don't want them to give money to companies like Capcom when that company doesn't have gamers in their best interest. And that company is factually ruining these franchises and ruining gaming. That's what they're doing. But I'm in the wrong for wanting gamers to make better decisions? For wanting to educate them what their purchase means to the companies? I'm in the wrong for caring about gamers? And the company is in the right? What a tangled web all these critics and ranters and these commentators make. But here's your chance to correct your mistakes. You can make a little blog or whatever on your little website if you want. We'll be watching for it. Or you can come prove these things to me that you said in your blog on Skype. Skype will do fine. Skype will do fine. So, don't be a hypocrite. Don't have double standards. Rise to the occasion and prove what you said in your blog.